couch. I'm your host, Kate Summertime, and
Fat Boy Magic in the building. You're
Danny, I'm back.
yeah, we got Ra in the building. Say what up.
Yo.
Yeah. We're going to have a good show today. Very interesting show. I want to welcome Danny back. How was y'all week?
Good.
See you
Couple
in a minute.
vacations.
Where you been at? Like,
vacations, weddings, birthdays. I'm done for the
Alright,
season.
cool,
We're back.
Cool. I'm glad you back because your voice was rather missed and needed.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, how was your week, bro?
my week went by smooth, easy peasy breezy. You feel me? On to the next one.
How was your week, bro?
My week went by real good, man. I'm blessed. You feel me? Glad to be here. Got a promotion at work.
Congratulations.
We doing that. Know what I mean?
Hold on, let me press the applause button.
Word, we need a mobile.
Come on, Ryan. You can't do
Yay.
Huh?
both. You gotta hit the applause.
All right, I'm gonna hit the applause.
Y'all give us a moment right now while we hit the applause button.
Nah, that nigga fucked up. Alright,
Yeah, my week
what we
was
doing
good.
today,
My week
yo?
was good, man. Went by good until today. I seen Jets lose, of course, man.
What's new?
But I know.
You got crying. You got crying voices over there.
Man.
No.
Absolutely.
Niggas
Thank
gotta
you.
make their own sound effects.
Yeah.
We gonna get right one day.
Word,
I don't know what day,
Not today, but one day.
Word. Right. Yeah. So it's been an interesting week in entertainment. You know, we had the most notable Met Gala. I wish I had did some of my research on what the Met Gala is really about historically. I don't see no big deal. It's just a bunch of people showing off some ugly ass clothes. But I digress. We seen like in fashion.
All that shit was trash this year.
You said it was trash, right?
All them shit.
I liked a couple people's
It was
outfits.
like 3 people.
What y'all think about those outfits? Like, you know, men wearing the kilts and stuff like that. What you think?
I think when it comes to fashion, there's no limits to what you can wear and what you could do of expression and artistry. So I can understand it from a fashion and artist standpoint. I could get from our fashions and what we see, that's not something that you typically see. But I also see in other cultures like Scotland and stuff like that, they wear kilts and dresses. So from them being where they're at, I don't see a problem with it. But I hope I'm not walking down South Orange Avenue when my man got on a kilt.
Yeah.
But if he chose to wear his kilt on South Orange Avenue, that's fine too. No judgment.
The Muslim brothers with the long thing. What's that for they when they go pray and shit?
Dresses.
That's their business.
I don't know what you call them. I don't know what they call them, but
Yeah.
they wear them, so it's part of a religion, maybe. Like
Or
you
whatever
never know.
their
Like,
style.
It could be anything. Their style, like they like to portray that. I don't know.
So do you think
Or they
like,
want to be multicultural. Like you never know.
so do you think like if you saw like a bunch of dope boys on the corner and stuff with that on,
I don't think they try to be Travis Scott.
I'll be mad because I'm like, damn, y'all disrespecting y'all disrespecting
The
y'all
dope.
religion.
They disrespected the dope.
I guess I guess to each his own, man. With that one, man. I feel like, you know, I guess it's my job. If my son asks me, is he gonna wear it? You know, and that's a no. So straight up, it's nothing against that. It's just that, you know, whatever you choose, I just want you to learn that you're a man. Like that's it. That's my thing on that. Like, it's certain things that I guess you could stereotype it, but we are who we are for a reason and shit like that. So
Yeah,
my
but do
thing.
you think because they choose to do that as a fashion statement that they can't teach their kids to be men? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think that you can't do both. If
Or both doesn't have anything to do with the
you
other.
think Russell Westbrook, the whatever magazine he just did, like, you think because he did that in a magazine, he can't go home and teach his son to
No,
be the next
I
baby Westbrook or whatever his son gonna do in life? I don't know if it make a difference, bro.
I mean, but I guess that's why you can teach your kid whatever you want to teach, right?
That's
Yeah.
all.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. All right.
damn, you got all serious on me and shit like
Oh,
that.
hey, nah, I wasn't getting serious. I was just
Damn,
speaking.
man.
Go ahead, Danny.
No, I'm playing.
Oh, I said what I said. Man, you
Go
ain't hear
ahead,
what I
Rob.
said?
I agree.
I'm not fucking with
Yeah.
I
Yo,
I agree.
You agree?
this week in entertainment, we had the versus battle. Pat Joe versus Ja Rule. You know what Ross
What
said
Ross
last
said.
week? He said ass versus.
He said butt versus
Butt
ass.
Nah, it actually was entertainment though. It was.
You liked it?
I saw like highlights and I was like damn, maybe
I
I
like
gotta
when
go
that
back
nigga
in.
said dusty bitches. that shit was fire.
Oh man.
You
I
said you
like
like brought out those dusty bitch. But nah, you don't
Dusty
feel that was
crackheads.
disrespecting our black queens?
Bro, you in a battle scene. It's supposed to be a battle. That's how I'm coming.
But you ain't call him a bitch, but you called the bitches.
He could have said bitch to all of them. It don't matter.
But he didn't. It's the fact that he disrespected our black queens. And people feel inclined to do that because people like. Nah,
Oh,
Say
that's
that
not
again?
funny. I'm sorry.
What'd you say? Brother Malcolm.
nah, that was a good part of the thing, yo.
Yeah,
What?
man.
So,
When he called them
question.
bitches.
I saw, like as you said, I saw clips of it. So did he say that before they came out, or it was like, yo, I don't care who you bring out, y'all, you
Nah,
gonna
it
have
was
some
like, I
dusty
think it was
bitches.
on.
The dusty bitches, like that's what he
I can't
said.
give you verbatim, but it basically was
Shut up.
like I think they was talking about each artist that they have, and he was like, "My bitch is better than yours" and stuff like that. He was like, "What?" And then Ja Rule came back and said, "But we got this and this and that." He was like, "Man, I know you ain't gonna bring out those
Dusty
bitches out the crack house and stuff like that." So
said
yeah, he did.
Was
say
they
that.
on ever on crack?
Listen,
No,
man.
no,
I
it
don't
was
know.
Was she ever on crack? Because that was a little fucked up if she was ever on crack.
That's
You
some
called her a
racist
I think
crackhead
but I think Lil Mo did deal with some
substance, so it was a little touch, a little
drug
home.
issues
Yeah.
that
Fentanyl?
kind of.
Fentanyl. Some fentanyl.
Yeah, you are.
It maybe wasn't necessary. Like I can understand from like our community and how we talk shit. Because if you go into a spades table game, you don't know what the fuck gonna be said.
Nah, we won't
You
say
know?
that in space, and we ain't gonna disrespect our family. But what I'm saying, when you on a battle scene, and this is supposed to be like a battle type thing, I'm taking it as a battle. Like we gonna get disrespectful, we gonna get grimy, just like you would do on URL or some shit. Like
I
that's
can
how I'm
understand
taking
that,
it as.
but-
like even though they friends, but we could go at it on the stage for this hour or two, and then we could be cool
Right, right. I
afterwards.
get what you're
And
saying. I
then
get
we
what
won't. None of that shit won't happen outside of
understand.
that.
I guess people wasn't looking at it from a battle sense.
They would say
they're
that
not
from a-
That's how I was
familiar.
looking at it.
They're not familiar with battles and stuff like that, like we are and stuff. Like
Word.
we watch out in that world and we see a bunch of disrespect and
Yeah.
stuff, but they just battle and you see them kind of just be
That-
good sportsmen
yeah.
afterwards and just whatever. It was like
I
nothing.
thought they was just
It's
talking
supposed to be
shit.
more like WWE.
So it's supposed to be fake battle.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be a real
choreographed battle.
choreographed battle.
Yeah,
So,
of
alright,
course.
so the Dusty
That's how
Bitches
Lox
was too
won.
far.
Yeah, that's disrespectful and racist.
But the nigga kicked Styles P and they still was cool afterwards.
But I'm saying that's cool.
That's real. That's
But
physical.
I'm saying
you feel me?
him-
Like,
calling them some dusty bitches was disrespectful, bro.
Like you don't think he would have said J-Lo was a dusty bitch?
No, like if you even put out
either
Christina
like Queen
Aguilera,
J-Lo. Yeah, you're right.
Mm, I
you
get
feel
it.
me? Some
I
shit
agree.
So
like
he,
that, like that,
so
don't call her a
maybe,
dusty
so maybe
bitch.
he felt like it was a pass because they was black people, and he felt like because this is the
'Cause
environment
those
that
some
that's
dusty
just-
bitches, you could get away with calling them like dusty bitches.
But he wouldn't say no shit like that to a more of a caliber woman, or he thought
No.
was on his level.
or
of
for a
women.
lighter, like whiter woman, like whiter, cleaner image woman. Like,
So okay, so
now, what if it was
because
Iggy Azalea?
he want to call her a dusty bitch. He
so
would've
I
called
get
her
where you coming
a
with
white
this. So let me ask you this
a
question.
Australian bitch.
But he would have called her a
Ozzy
bitch.
bitch.
But he want to call her no dusty, like, and he want to say she came from a crack house. Like, come, that's disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah,
I
it's
didn't see it from
disrespectful,
your
but
point.
me, I'm looking at it like versus, like this is some battle shit. Like we about to get into it today, and then
Sometimes people fuck up and say the wrong shit culturally and socially that they gotta pay for later, because that was some bullshit. Like,
So you thought he could have probably
Okay.
got away with it better because they not as popular now as they were
Yeah,
back
that's
then.
what
So
I'm thinking.
I'm
That's
thinking
what I'm
he
saying.
probably, you know, it was probably from a level of they was doing fun. It was
Yeah,
fun,
going back and
but
forth. I
I can
see
feel
it
when you
from
say
your
that
level, too.
he not gonna say if it was if K Brown Cardi on stage, he not
Exact-
gonna call Cardi a dusty
nah, he
bitch.
probably called Cardi a dusty bitch.
You think so?
He'll call Cardi a dusty bitch.
Okay.
He'll call Megan, like, all of them, like, any hip hop.
Nobody
bitch,
ain't gonna do shit to Megan because
I'm
they already
saying
know
he
what's
would've
gonna
called
happen.
Any like hip hop,
Megan.
any hip hop woman, and he would have got away with. But like I said, you would have bought like Adele there, or you know, boy, fucking.
Here go Ryan. He trying to dig up everybody.
Adele.
You
I
know,
just
Christina
said, even they
Aguilera.
would have called the Adele, no
I
Dusty
didn't see it. I
bitch,
didn't
even
see
though
it
she's a
from. I didn't
dusty
see it
bitch.
from your point of view, or not. You make sense though. It
Yeah,
definitely
man.
makes sense. I guess when my comments was going off, I was more irritated from the things that we don't do to protect our own black women in our own hood. That's what made me so irritated. It's kind of like that white cop effect when you see
Yeah.
something. But I'm like, yo, this is going in our own. And yeah, people want to say, why you want to keep pointing out the black on black thing? It's just, but the
'Cause it's
thing
the
is,
truth.
it still affect us. Like
Exactly.
we haven't gotten it right yet, and we
Yeah.
still continue to not get it right. So that's just that. I was coming from that point of
Exactly.
view. Like, I was like, yo, we say this shit to each other in the hood every day. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh no, but yeah, you know, you gonna let them disrespect black women? I said, me no. Like, you know, but collectively, like. We
Yeah.
gotta keep that same energy all the time. That's how I'm like.
You're right though, because those same dudes
that's
that's protecting them will be the same dudes that'll get mad if a chick say they don't want to holler at them at the liquor store, then they an apple-headed hoe. Because somebody called me an apple-headed hoe. Shut up. But that's what I'm saying. But those be the
I
same
never
people.
heard that one before.
Yeah, apple-headed hoe. Like,
Hey,
but
that's
that
funny
same
as
person
hell.
that'll probably
I didn't
call
know,
me an
like-
apple-headed
I think
hoe.
I would have paused for a minute.
I'm
and said,
dead. The
I said,
lady,
what type of apple? Granny Smith.
Macintosh.
You laugh when
I
you
was
heard
like,
it,
oh shit,
though.
like.
That was a good
Yeah.
one.
But that was see, this the shit. That was a good one.
But you laughed.
But
Like,
see,
that
this
was a
is
good
shit.
joke.
This the same nigga said you gotta have enough ass to wear sundress.
Yeah,
Come on,
We all
can't-
agreed on
we
that.
can't listen to
I
that.
didn't agree on
We
that.
all, You didn't agree on that?
No, because I don't have
We
the
agreed on that,
ass.
right?
Nah.
The men agreed on that.
Of course y'all did.
I don't think what.
Go ahead, switch it up now, because I pull the footage.
You gonna insert a clip
Previously on. Previously
and then
on
come
the
back
couch.
like I did say that.
Correct shit.
All right, well, I guess we could use this as a segue. Do you think, like, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans can be allowed to say the N-word? Because I guess that, you know, I was seeing memes like, oh, y'all getting mad at him, but, you know, J-Lo was saying the N-word and, you know, with Ja Rule, and y'all want to get mad at that song, or what happened now, or, you know, how you feel about this, Ja?
Puerto Rican saying nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, you said me?
No, right.
Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't say no nigga. Like, don't say nigga. I don't want nobody that's not a nigga calling me a nigga. Like, that's between us. Like, that's us. You feel me? Like, you not with us. Don't call me no nigga. Like, you gotta have some struggle with you to call me a nigga. You feel me? It gotta be a certain demographic, a certain culture you come from. Like, you gotta know what to do with a pack of oodles and noodles to call me a nigga.
But check this out. But check this out,
You
right?
gotta know what the hookup is.
You gotta exactly.
You gotta
Right.
know
Check
the
this
water
out,
to
Rob.
packet ratio.
I gotta
Like,
give you a pack of oodles
But let
and
me ask you
noodles,
this
and
question,
you gotta
Rob.
make a meal out of that.
Suppose
Some way.
it was somebody of a different culture, but they actually grew up same places you did as a baby and stuff like that, and you know, you play, you go outside the projects and play with this dude.
Okay.
Do they still get that pass or no?
Heck no, he should be even more sensitive to me than not to say. He should be even, if that's really my man,
Right.
he should be even more careful and more culturally
No, but
sensitive.
he's in a struggle just like you.
Yeah, I know. If he in a struggle just like me, and that's
so he
my
gotta be
man.
sensitive with you
But
in
you
his struggle
say-
and your struggle.
Yeah, but you say he from a different
No. He's from a different
Ethnicity,
but y'all
Yeah.
growing up in the same
Yeah,
place.
you can't call me, because see, nigga here is ethnicity based, right? So they wasn't calling Spanish niggas back in the day, right? Right? Well, they,
I'm not fucking with him yet.
When
They wasn't
when
calling
when
Spanish
Port-
niggas.
No, they wasn't calling Puerto Rican niggas. They was calling Puerto Ricans Puerto Ricans. Like, niggas is what they call it, ADOS, African Descendants of Slaves. That's what a nigga is to me. Now, in this day and age, everybody redefine shit as they choose. You feel me? So
Yeah.
nigga might mean something else to. But when I hear the word nigga, I think back to when niggas say, "Hey nigger, pick that cotton."
Right,
So all them niggers that was picking the cotton, the offspring of them are my niggas.
Word.
Motherfuckers that come from wherever they come. Now you can have a man that come from straight from Yugoslavia. You can have a nigga come straight from fucking Puerto Rico. A nigga from Russia.
But you still call him a nigga.
If you come over here, I can say nigga all I want to. That's what niggas gotta realize. If you come over here and you bring your ass to my hood, right, and we sharing this same experience,
Word.
if you really my man, you'll be more culturally conscious and sensitive to me as what I be with you. So whatever messed up term they call you in your country, I'll be extra sure not to call you that shit. I don't care who. If you call, say you call your niggas from your country, whatever it is you call yourselves, and I hear y'all talking like that, I'm not going to assume I could call y'all that too.
Right. Well, I made that correlation because obviously.
So you don't go in the Poppy store and say Poppy?
Man, you just cut me off.
Oh, my fault, man.
He did.
Nah, because I was just going off what he was just saying. Like
That's racist,
when they
bro.
over
I don't
there-
know. I'm like, oh, Poppy, come in, me support. Like, I don't try to fake talk Spanish to niggas and shit like that. Like, I think that's, you feel me? I think
So
that's
what's the
offensive.
correlation that you
Well,
would
I
make
was
with
trying to
it?
make a
get off of
correlation
this,
to it because I was like somebody that actually grew up to you just as a different ethnicities. Like Puerto Ricans have basically grown up in the hood with us. Like some don't come from straight Puerto Rico. We got kids that we seen and as friends and stuff. Like you know what I mean. So it's like we kind of feel like they're, even though they try to differentiate through cultural because they have a culture and shit like that. As African Americans, we don't have much of a culture. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they try to differentiate with that and stuff like that. But these are almost like, I feel like almost like second cousins because they actually the closest one to feel some of that struggle with us and shit like that. It's just that they don't feel some of that, they got actually a culture and shit. So, that's why I was just like, dude, they get a pass. And you was just, I guess you answered the question. It's just like,
nah, don't call me no nigga and you ain't no nigga. That's just me personally, you feel me? Everybody else to each their own, but my niggas know not to call, like my niggas from other races, they know not to call me no nigga.
You gonna pop on him? You might.
I
You might
think
not.
we could. I'll let you know about your brother. Like you bugging, bro. Don't say nigga around me, bro. Like he's like, all right, my fault, bro. I didn't even know that hurt you. You feel me? Like
They
and
said
be-
that like I didn't know that hurt
As
you.
if he do it again.
Niggas don't do that shit around me because I don't really
Mm-hmm.
chill with niggas
it.
outside my culture like that anyway. Because they culturally they odd to me.
Right.
Like they do shit that I really don't. Dominicans and Spanish, they like real jealous type, like real cock blocking, hating type. You feel me? Like, no, I don't like that. That ain't cool.
I get you, man.
I'll never meet none. Not my niggas.
You got a lot of niggas?
Yeah, a lot of
You let your niggas say nigga?
a lot of Spanish niggas.
Yeah, you let them say nigga to you?
Yeah.
Alright. That's what it is.
I grew up with them.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to make the correlation.
I ain't saying they don't just like what they be like, what up, bro? But like if they be like, we'll be watching a fight or something and stuff like this nigga getting knocked the fuck out.
What?
I ain't gonna be like.
But
be
what if the
mad
nigga
he
that was
just
getting
said-
knocked
You don't feel, like,
but what if the
awkward a
nigga
little
that
bit?
was getting knocked the fuck out wasn't even a nigga? He was like a white dude. That
Yeah.
nigga still got knocked the fuck
Yeah.
out. But I also think
I
too.
think nigga just a verb like.
That shit just do something to me, bro. I don't know.
Look, this nigga want to fight.
It's making him itch.
like, yo, I need to
Get some anger out. I
get my
feel
shit
away.
loose.
Like, we just like,
Come on,
so
yo.
we gotta have something that we ain't
But
got
what I
shit.
don't like,
You
okay,
gotta
you
give
are,
us nigga.
you will have a lot of people that are like Dominican that are racist as hell towards black people.
like,
You get what I'm trying to say? Not the
yeah.
ones per se that we grew up with, but you want to be racist, but then you want to say, hey, my
Those the
nigga.
ones
Those are the
country,
ones
though.
that,
But I think
yeah,
their
parents
shit,
and
like,
generational
bro, like-
situations.
But again, it goes back to what I was saying. We struggle with finding our culture. The fact that we even accept that word as a secondary of endearment.
Because we ain't got much.
Exactly.
So
that's
you're
why I was
gonna,
just-
we don't have a lot.
Right. So you would never
You know.
find any other, culture that's find a word that's been derogatory toward them and just accept it as theirs. I don't see it. You know what I mean? Maybe they got their inside thing that they say, but I don't see other cultures. They definitely say, no, that's, they'll put them out like the plague and say, that's that, you know what I mean? So, but us, we just, I don't know, it's different, man. I think it just speaks volume of how we just don't know our culture yet. and Stuff like that. man.
We all still learning, bro.
Word.
We gotta read. Yeah, everything in books, bro. Everything in books. They try to make it hard for you to find.
Word. Hold on.
agree.
Chill.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's a big
All right,
fan.
we're gonna go
I
on to the
learned a
next
lot of shit
question,
out of
man.
summer
We're
school.
gonna go on to the next question. Like, obviously, you know, of course, another thing in entertainment, we saw, you know, they was trying to rally up the next, or cook up the next battle for versus, and I saw Jermaine Dupri and P Diddy going back at it, back and forth. So Bad Boy versus
So Def.
So Def.
That's a
What you
good
think?
match.
Diddy tried.
I know, Rob. When
man.
you the time before Migos that you did, you know, before Migos came, did you ever listen to Diddy and?
I listened to both they sweet asses. Let me see. Diddy versus Jermaine Dupri.
Ain't that nigga named Love now?
They gonna have a gay contest?
This nigga. This is when you use it. Shit like
Who you
this.
got?
Huh?
I don't know. Who you got?
I got JD.
Y'all know what it is.
So who
Yeah.
JD got under his belt? He got Bow
Usher,
Wow, the Brat,
Kid,
Usher,
Usher, Chris Cross.
Mariah
Usher,
Carey,
Kid.
Chris Cross. He got a catalog.
He definitely
Jagged
does.
Edge.
Jagged Edge. Oh,
Yeah,
the Franchise Boys.
Where the battle
Boy.
gonna be at? Where's it gonna be at?
It don't
It
matter.
depends on where it's gonna be
They
at.
got
You
to meet
know-
in the
If it's
city.
New York,
You
Diddy
said
gonna
Mariah
win.
Carey,
If
right?
it's
Yeah,
down
he got
south,
Mariah
Diddy gonna win.
Carey.
Mariah
They got
He
to
got
do somewhere
Mariah
in the middle.
Carey. He
So
got
Mariah Carey
Chicago.
versus
Maryland.
Faith
Diddy
and
gonna win.
Mary
Mary
J.
J.
Then you got
112 versus
Jagged
Jagged
Edge.
Edge.
Jagged Edge.
Ooh.
I'm taking Jagged Edge
I'm taking
over 112.
Jagged Edge,
Where
definitely.
they gonna do it at? It's all about where they doing
With the
it.
location, because if
Yeah.
it's in New York, you know everybody
Diddy
gonna
gonna
bomb.
win.
Yeah, now if it was in Atlanta.
Jermaine Dupri
Jermaine
definitely
Dupri
gonna bring
gonna
out
win.
Bow Wow.
But
He
why-
got crazy hits. But
why-
who did he
hold
gonna
on,
bring
hold
for
on. But
solo?
did y'all
Because
see
Diddy got a whole
say
bunch
your
of
arms
people.
too short to
too.
box with the God? Like Diddy was saying, like
He was
JD
basically
ain't
saying
even
he
on
not
my
even on
level.
his
Like
level.
That's I don't think so.
I
I think
definitely
he
think
could be
they
on his
on his
level. He
level.
could definitely be on his
He's
level.
definitely on his level.
But what was so funny was somebody was on the internet like
No, he's not really. Think
P
about
Diddy
it.
could only play the people he paid.
oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that shit.
If that's the case, he can't have nobody.
He gonna have Danny
JJ.
DeCane
and day
in
26.
the band. motherfucker. He gonna call Chopper.
Dylan. That's all he could bring.
He'll owe them niggas.
Nah. They gonna have to do it like he gonna have to be in Madison Square Garden, and JD gonna have to be in Atlanta somewhere, and they gonna have to have big arenas. But then they gonna have to end it with the "Welcome to Atlanta" remix.
Oh yeah.
Because remember when they had all the
But the
towns?
thing is, if you have them in separate places like that, you still need that interaction of that battle, like setting and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Maybe you put in a neutral.
That's gonna be a
spot.
corny
You put it in
battle.
neutral.
Florida.
They're not even gonna
Diddy
be
go.
on some.
That's gonna be a
Put it in
blowout.
Florida.
I think Diddy gonna win that by blowout. Diddy
Think
got
so?
the most club hits. Like JD got good music. You feel me? He got like Jagged Edge. Nah, man, a lot of R&B shit, with Mariah, shit like that.
But then
Diddy
that's
got
hard.
all.
That's true too. But then think about it. Think about the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Shit, most of that shit is combined.
Exactly,
Diddy is
but-
on every remix with Jagged Edge.
All right, but check this out. Like, Mariah, they both made timeless records with people. Like Mary J. Blige, you could go to she can't really battle against anybody anyway. But those joints he gonna put out,
Yeah.
JD can match it with, Mariah shit and shit like that. So but
Okay.
we got solo artists like Diddy did shit with Usher, but JD he maximized his career with JD and shit like
Who
that.
you got in that first battle? You said though, Mariah versus
Mary J.
Mary J. The Queen of Soul versus a white
I
woman.
think it go tie. I think it could be a tie, bro.
You see how y'all do y'all shit?
But then
No,
you
I
could,
love
but
Mary,
you could,
but I
you
think
could also
if
put
you
her with
play
some of the Faith Evans
four
songs too.
Mariah's best hits versus four. Say they both do 4 and 4.
What you gonna move to? What's gonna make you move?
Mary gonna make me move because
'Cause
I'm
it's
a
more
fan of
relatable.
Mary.
Right.
It's,
You could-
it's my.
Alright,
but her 4 hits still big though.
Right, but
What's
basically
gonna
what
make
I
you
was
move?
basically
Me, that's me though.
That's who gonna win to you.
Yeah, to
basically
me,
what I
yeah,
was
that's true.
insinuating is like after who Diddy gonna have going against Usher though? That's what I'm trying to say.
Nobody
like,
that's gonna
Usher?
come out and support
He
him.
could do I Need a Girl with Usher.
yeah, but I'm
That's
talking
bigger than anything Usher made with JD.
what?
What?
Confessions, the whole album. Man.
Album.
JD not on them on
Yes,
that
he
though.
is.
Yes, he is.
He rap on that?
He
He
produced
That's who
it.
produced most
No,
of the
I'm
songs.
saying They actually going to perform together.
No.
It
JD
don't
and-
matter though.
They
I'm talking
doing a whole catalog, producing
So
songs.
they-
They doing
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
just under
That's
their
how I
belt in
always-
That's
general.
how it always go, man.
That's why they said Diddy not gonna bring nobody out because he didn't pay them.
he gonna pay him for that night. They gonna
He go like, I'll spot y'all 100K. I got the rest later. Again.
all of them struggling. He like, yo, bro, y'all want 100K?
Word.
Yeah, we'll love 100K.
They'll have all the motherfuckers.
He gonna bring out
dancing
Lil
to
Kim.
it.
She gonna hit the.
Yeah, like.
Oh, that shit she be doing? That's gonna get the crowd rocking.
Word.
She gonna.
And
You know
that's
he gonna
what I'm
bring
love
saying.
when she do that.
Now think of it like that. Diddy records, like you say, he got like a lot of radio records. He got a lot of famous records. JD got a lot of records too, but JD had an era on lock in regards to certain music
Word.
within, like, you remember how it was time
Like
when
the
Atlanta was on
2000s,
lock?
The 2000s.
Yeah, the 2000s, Jermaine
That's
Dupri,
that's when Atlanta
Jacket
was
Edge,
like on that.
what?
Right, so now we got basically, I guess, Diddy girl group, which was Total, against Escape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Escape. Yeah.
Escape.
That's a good matchup. But then they just had their own matchup like that?
No, it was Escape versus SWV.
Oh, okay.
I like that one too.
That was a good
Then
one.
Who SWV go on there? They go on the Bad Boy too? Or-
They gonna be with JD because I
They
think
gonna
he
be with
produced
JD?
some of his stuff too. I mean, he produced some of their stuff too. Not
Y'all just
all of
giving
it,
everybody to JD.
I don't
but
know.
no.
Everybody in
But
Atlanta.
think about it. They all was in
guys.
Atlanta. What girl groups other than the one that you just said with Diddy was really up on well, it's all the East Coast, but up here in New York and stuff like that.
Didn't Diddy do a song with Kurt Franklin?
Man,
What's the
what is
next
he talking
question,
about?
We're going to the next question. Even come to a conclusion on who gonna win.
Yeah, we
Alright,
did
who
come to
gonna
a
win?
conclusion.
I think JD
I
gonna
said
win.
JD.
You said JD?
Yeah. I never
All I
said
have to
Diddy.
do is bring out
You
Lean
the
with a
only nigga
rock
that
with
said
it, and I
Diddy.
think.
I just think Diddy gonna move the crowd more, bro. I think Diddy gonna have the crowd.
So you gonna base
Little
upon
Diddy bop.
popularity?
He gonna
I'm,
do his Diddy
I'm
bop?
going to base it how everybody judged the Locks versus Dipset, because I think Dipset won that battle, but since the Locks controlled the crowd,
Yo,
everybody said they won.
knowing, I think, listen, and this one I'm
They
going to
music
say.
ain't even have as
Listen.
much impact as the Locks. What are
You know
talking
how,
about?
Because of
listen,
the crowd.
you know how we look at a
Yeah,
battle?
that's who you playing. That's who you battling for.
That's what I said. I
What
just said
you
that.
said?
You watch battle rap?
All the time.
All right, so you know how somebody be watching battle rap and be like, yo, they won in the building. But if you see it
Exactly,
on camera,
yeah.
it's going to be somebody else. So I feel like on camera, fucking JD will win. But in the building, Diddy going to win. Because he going to do all the theatrics and all that
He
stuff.
gonna be
right?
extra.
He going to put on a show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and that's why I think he going to win.
It's true.
You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
so we got
Okay.
Diddy, two Diddy.
But usually when the crowd is in the battle, the nigga won. When the crowd going crazy, the nigga usually wins.
yeah,
Man.
that's how they judge it now.
And then when you go rewatch it, it's still the same thing on camera.
All right, so
No, it's
two
not.
Diddy, one JD. Come on.
No, I feel like JD would. I don't know, man.
You
It's-
changing?
I said in the building, Diddy.
Diddy, all
On
right.
cam, JD.
You don't think JD can put on the show? He has
No.
so deaf.
He too short to really do
Nah, I
anything.
think he
Let's
could put
tap
on the
that.
show.
If he
I
tap
think
dance,
he could
that'd
put
be
on the
impressive.
show. And I think his special guest gonna put on the show too.
Yeah, he
So
got.
you
You
think
got
JD?
it. Yeah, I'm
He
picking
gonna have hella people
JD.
come out.
And to keep
Y'all
it 100
always
with you,
go
I
against me.
nah, not even off the GP of that. You do okay, Diddy. Diddy got Mario Juanes? Was he on this?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Mario
Yeah.
Juanes,
They saw
Faith
me.
Evans, Mary J. Blige, Mace. Shine just came back into town, but he might be back in Honduras.
Shine.
Lloyd.
Diddy.
Lloyd,
What?
Yeah.
and then that's it.
No, he got Black Rob.
Loon.
G
Loon, yeah, Loon.
They got one hit each.
Loon.
Yeah.
The biggest hits ever. Take this
But
money.
then that's it.
When he do take this money,
Yeah.
and did he start doing all that shit?
But then that's it though.
Let him shake that.
Huh?
Oh shit, he
What
might
did-
bring out Keisha Cole. Did he might bring out last night?
Yeah,
That was my shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, what's them girls?
Danny Kane.
No,
yeah.
not that.
No, the girl from there.
I know,
You
but
know,
they had started a group.
Dirty Money.
Dirty Money, yeah.
Oh, Looking for love, yeah.
I
I,
wanna see
don't know. I'm
Plies
kind of
battle.
on the thing of it now.
gonna say
I don't
who?
know.
Plies. Go
Battle
ahead.
who?
Anybody. Bitch, I'm blind. And they said color money. Remember the nigga threw him off the stage? He grabbed the nigga, said color money, and jumped off the stage.
Yo, man.
What's your next
As you can
question?
see, that it's gonna always be some entertainment that they gonna give us to provide us talks on the couch every motherfucking week, as you can see. But we're gonna go to the question of the day. Is there a timeline on Hurt?
Is a timeline on what?
Hurt.
Oh. I'm about to say, nah, bro. Herpes is forever.
No. Yeah.
He said, "Nah, brother,
Forever.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, not the hurt.
Dog,
Hurt.
yeah.
Hurt. Ooh, that's
Is it a
good question,
timeline
Kai.
on hurt? I don't think it's a timeline on hurt, but I do think it's a timeline on how
you deal with it.
act with it and deal with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like the people around you should be responsible for receiving whatever you're hurting, how you're putting it out there. I can't tell you how to feel and how long to feel it.
Right.
But once it starts to intrude on me and you start fucking up the aura and stuff, that's not my responsibility. That's not fair to everybody around you. But nah, I don't think it's a timeline on hurt. But I do think for you to heal, you need to let that shit go to be better. Because you just stunting yourself.
Word. I feel the same exact way. I couldn't answer that shit no better. Like
You kind of.
she said that shit perfect.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
But you hit that shit with a
I
Ryu.
got a lot of shit. I got shit that still hurt my feelings, but I can't let it consume me, and I can't take it out on other people because they didn't cause that hurt, and I'm not going to put that on somebody else because that's not your fault.
Word.
Y'all got sad.
No,
They all
Word,
like,
we all look.
they
We
like,
all like,
yeah.
Ain't nothing we need to say. Riley's over here like,
Yeah.
I'm over
we
here
thinking
like,
at that time like that,
Yeah.
yo. Where
Right?
you
Like-
know what was playing in our head, like where I wanna be.
Like it is what it is. Like what you
Nah.
gonna do?
Word.
I get you, man. I think, there isn't no time on hurt. However, I feel like if you let it consume you, it's kind of stunting your growth a little bit. and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. So, obviously, we gotta move some way past it. Like, I guess that's pretty much. I ain't gonna even say it depend what that hurt is. It's just no timeline. That's it. That's my answer on that one.
What do you mean by timeline though on hurt?
Like if
Like-
some shit happened to you when you was 5, you 30, you still feel a way about that?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
See?
That's what y'all saying.
Yeah, any
But-
type of hurt.
Hell
Or when
yeah,
or
fuck
if you do something bad with your girl, you be like, yo, get over that shit happened 7 years ago. Like,
Oh, when I heard her.
yeah, like,
But of course,
Oh, should I be like, oh yeah, fuck it, that was 7 years ago. Like, you
Yeah.
should be over that.
yeah.
Nah, yo, that just helped me see something about myself, right? Because when it was time for me to think about hurt that somebody hurt me with 20 years ago, I said, yeah, I need that. Give me
Yeah.
that. But when you said something that I do to my girl and something that you ought to forget, I'm like, nah, well, you should just let it go.
Yeah, see.
and that's on the expense of your feelings. You want her to let it go because of how she make you feel about what you did. That's not based upon how you're truly feeling about it. You feel me?
Hey, man.
Because you want her to let it go because of how she's reacting towards you for how she felt.
Word.
But if it was you, you want her to feel it or understand it and not let it go because she did it to you. You know what I'm trying to say? That's like when people just get caught cheating. You're not mad because you mad because you got caught cheating. You're not mad because you cheated. Because if I would have never found out, we would have been good.
I hate when women say that.
That's
no,
true.
No, I'm not mad because I got caught cheating. I'm mad because you hurt and I hurt you. That's why. Because
So I cheated.
I'm a man.
The way he look at me like
I'm just gonna,
he was pleading with me with his eyes.
I'm just gonna correct him
He
and
said,
say,
I'm a man.
he's a human, alright?
I
He's a human.
don't take that over your man.
He's
You're
a
a human.
human.
You
That's
made
what-
a mistake.
That's what
and I can respect that.
We ain't
I'm
put-
not going to take it because you're a
To
man.
be man is
Because
to
these
err,
bitches out
right?
here, these dusty bitches is cheating.
With-
That's a lot of
Dusty bitches, they be out here cheating.
Not that. It's not that because I believe, just at heart, women are just more naturally faithful and more loyal, period, than men. I just believe it's in their nature. You feel me? Men are very promiscuous. Even in all walks of nature, you see promiscuous
this.
male species. No, but then you have men. That's why you get married or whatever. You learn to discipline and tame that, which makes you.
You can get back in it now.
That
That was part for you.
Feel me?
You can jump back in. You have attainment because you're married.
Which helps you transcend.
There you go.
Other things, right? But at your core, like early, men like, especially a young bull. You think about a young bull, he trying to smack everything on the farm.
Then we
I
fix
get-
them.
It's like in his nature, like almost is like. It's like uncontrollable a little bit. It's like on the Matrix. Remember when he gave that lady
Like
the
the little
cake?
pit bull
Yeah,
with the
but the
pink
thing
thing
is,
hanging
like,
out.
I feel like this, like what you're saying is technically right, but it's the reason why. If you keep, going down the rabbit hole of how we was conditioned to think more is better, as opposed to the opposite with them to think less is better. You know what I mean? So, and when you do that,
Yeah.
that's when you continue to get into a vicious cycle of, like I was taught this, like I was taught this, like and as a young female child, you're like, sleep around and do that and stuff like that. Us is like, man,
Fuck
I
out of
got
here.
this one, I
got
got this
that one.
one.
Look at my bitch.
Like a trading card, like you know what I mean. Even in like, freaking shows like the Mac. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
bro, that shit. We was conditioned for a long time. Like we trying to break that because we never had no value to our penis. That was the value to it of having more. You know what I mean? I added value to my shit. Like,
Yeah, I ain't had no value to my shit early on,
so-
man. I was just like anybody do what they wanted to. My poor little thing.
For a little thing, dang.
Poor little man.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, bro, that's
Hey, Rob, we need one of your stories, bro. Cause one of the shit you had on Random Sports had me rolling.
what?
Yo, bro, I can't even remember, yo. You
Poor little
and
thing
she
thing.
was going through something in high school.
You talking when we ran down on the trannies?
Nah, it was something else, bro.
Oh,
They niggas had a whole bunch of stories, yo. I can't
yeah,
remember,
we
bro.
it was
What?
mad.
Anyway, what?
He was driving
No.
down the street.
No, and you're 6'4", no.
Huh?
Slapping bitches and
They
grabbing
wasn't
hoes.
6'4". They was like 5'11". They was tall. I thought they was models. They was fat. I'm like, yo, pull over. I got to get out. So my man like, word, bro, get up for the team, bro. So I get out. I'm always a nigga get out. You feel me? Fits my fitted and shit. I'm like, yo, what up? She said, sorry, honey, we're men.
Oh.
I said, oh shit. My man Ant like, so what? Like,
At least they told you.
That's pretty funny. That's funny, dude.
Hey, bro, y'all funny as hell, bro.
We're gonna go into our last questions. Should entertainers have any responsibility towards kids, or is it a responsibility of the parents?
what makes you ask that?
Well, I was watching the Breakfast Club. They had Lil Nas X on there, and Pete. The question was asked of him to say like, "Yo, when kids see a video like of you doing certain things or having, being pregnant on your album and stuff like that, what you think?" And he said, "It's not my responsibility. Fuck them kids."
That's what he said.
That's some shit I would have said.
Right, he said, "Fuck them kids."
Yeah.
So I was like, and then of course, I was like, damn. All right, well, he was transparent. He was transparent.
Okay.
True. But my thing I was trying to say is like, you came out the gate with kid fans and shit like that.
It wasn't fuck them kids
That's
when
what
they
I
get
was
you
saying.
on.
That's what I was saying. Like, you know what I mean?
Word.
So, and they was the ones that really like say, yo,
And even though he said fuck them kids,
Exactly.
that's still his main
that's
demographic.
That's what I'm saying. Them kids came up to you like, yo, you changed my life with your music.
They said that about the rodeo song?
They probably, you never know how these
Oh,
kids
okay.
think. Like,
Yeah.
Kids not. I mean,
They-
Lil
that's
Nas X. My
Yeah.
son listened to Lil Nas X. Like he don't know, bruh, gay or none of that shit. He just know
For
his
real?
music because of TikTok and shit. They do all that shit.
okay.
So he know his music. He know Juice WRLD. One day I walk in, he like, yeah, the perk got me itching like an anthill. I'm like,
What?
nigga, you know what the fuck that mean?
Yeah.
He don't know what the fuck he's saying, but they market. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was just saying like, and he have a right to feel what he feel because honestly, it is the parents' job. You know what I mean? Because even though, my mom, dead ass serious. She tried to, she did the best she could for me, but she was at work. You know what I mean? Trying to balance 2 jobs and shit like that.
And what you was listening to?
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Like, I filtered it out myself. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't my mom who did that. You know what I mean? Of course, we look at your mom would tell you don't go here, go hit it this place and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you listening to whatever you listening to, you watching whatever you trying to filter it out, like, you know what I mean, the way you do.
Yeah.
You know.
And did it change you in any way? Like the way you listen to music by yourself when nobody was around?
No, but I didn't really think of it of how it could until I had my own kids, like to, you know
But
what I mean.
did it? So you saying you did it, but now you thinking about it could.
It
So
probably could.
why you think they can't differentiate like we did?
I'm not saying that they can differentiate, but now they don't have to worry about looking for a GPS anywhere else. I can navigate them to show them, yo, you know what I mean, what you just heard. I didn't have that, so I had to filter it out on my own and shit like that. So, you know, so I would have loved to talk to my mom about certain things, but I'm sure I know what the answer would have been.
Okay.
You know, so it'd have been like, man, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to listen to somebody that's gonna stir you to say, don't do drugs. You okay? You know what I mean? But break these things down to me. Show me that, you know, because that's when I feel like with that type of parenting, you make kids more curious and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like don't. You can't. You get in trouble. You be like, you gotta break that shit down and articulate and talk to me about this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't talk to my mom about sex. I was too afraid, man.
I don't think you did. I don't think nobody did.
Oh, I did.
I had to. My mother.
I guess I'm a girl.
My mother like just
I
kept
did.
catching me beating off. Like she kept catching me. Like
She had to.
She kicked the door
This is
down
getting
on you.
ridiculous now. We gotta have a
Kicked the door down on
conversation.
you.
nah, like she just kept like she know I'm doing something. Like she just always sneaking on me. And I used to just whack my shit all the time. Like,
Yo, man.
and she just always caught me at the wrong. Don't do that. I ain't come here to be judged. Judge.
That's why you're on the couch, man. It's like therapy right now. Like,
Now continue right here.
She's like, you nasty. Like what? I ain't doing
I
that.
think getting caught
My hand
now,
all
I think,
greasy and
I think
shit.
getting caught now masturbating is still embarrassing for some reason. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I feel guilty afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll be like, my dead relatives looking at me. Like, I think about dumb shit. Like, oh,
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah, nah.
Like, I feel like judged. Like, no.
I know. I mean,
No,
like,
like-
if your other spouse walk in on you, like,
Nah, not but they walk in. I don't give a fuck about
Oh,
her.
no.
But like I just afterwards I'd be like, damn, they just saw this. Oh my God. Like,
now you laugh, you be like, oh
like,
my bad.
like
yo,
did
you
I
know,
really just do that? Like,
What? Like you think the ancestors was sitting there
yeah,
watching you?
like this
Ashe?
nasty bitch. This nasty dusty bitch. Like this nasty dusty bitch. Like
Yo, she got all like our dead relatives like surrounded.
round
by,
up doing like a
Black Panther,
seance and shit.
Black
Like
Panther
this,
and shit.
Watching you master.
this
You know,
nasty
like
hoe.
Black Panther and shit.
This nasty
You know, like,
bitch.
Yeah, fucking hilarious.
They
yo.
show the
Look,
shrugging.
you say you be embarrassed when your wife catch you doing your thing?
nah, I
bro?
just be feel type
Like,
funny. Yo.
damn.
Like, yo, I
Like
did
what
something.
she say when she catch you?
No, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, or I come in, if I do that, come in on her and shit, she be like, she just get that little uncomfortable laugh. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But those sometimes, I guess, those your private moments too, right?
Yeah,
Some shit
I
gotta
ain't
be
never,
personal.
I be wanting to catch my wife. I ain't never catching shit. I'm watching a porn for me, man.
No.
I guess that's not a bad thing, but
I don't watch porn either. I just got the rose. You don't need
I
porn
don't know
with
what
the
that
rose.
means.
Nah, it's
Is
like
that
this,
like
the
the
rose
kids?
is like a little vibrator. This new vibrator.
Oh yeah, it's called Rose.
Yeah,
Okay.
they be wild.
Well,
They
like,
be-
right,
they-
like noted.
Like,
Yo, literally, they be having blogs on them and shit, like
Yeah?
explaining how good that shit is, yo.
really?
Dead ass serious, yo.
Okay.
20 seconds match. Good for the weekend.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I don't want it to end in 20. I'll probably finish with the rose. The rose. Let me get that.
Yeah.
The rose. But when it comes to that question, like, I don't feel like, okay, you're right. He was their demographic in regards to the kids. They looked up to him. But can he stay the same person that he was when he first started to what he is now? Because maybe it's now like a, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if I'm not gonna, I will hope my 9-year-old niece is not watching the couch.
But he been saying that from the beginning, though.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
I will hope she's not watching the couch. I will hope people around her are monitoring her that she's not watching the couch.
But it's our demographics for kids though.
Because I was just talking about the roles. Why would I want my niece to watch me talking about the roles?
Oh yeah.
The fuck?
No, but we basically subscribe to a demographic.
No, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Boom. My mother tries her best to not let me watch her shit. I was sneaking my ass off. We parents could try the best they can, what they can do, but they can't do it all. You get what I'm trying to say? So I don't expect people out there to be the village of so much because it's not your place to do it. Right. Yes, you have a platform. Yes, you can't be out here wilding. But certain things, you can't really control it. Yeah. If I make it big and we make it to that point, am I going to censor myself to the fullest? No. Am I going to be hoping that the parents that are out there not going to have their kids watch my shit? Yes. And if they sneaking it like how I was sneaking it, I'm sorry. But that's not my fault. Right. I was watching BT Uncut real quick with Disney Channel on the flat switch. What?
So you like...
Tip drill. Like, what? Hell yeah.
It's taking some sort of responsibility, though, because you're saying, I don't want the kids listening to my stuff. You're not saying, fuck the kids. You're saying, I don't want y'all listening to this. So that's you holding yourself accountable.
Of course I don't want... Now, with him saying in the sense of fuck these kids, because at this point, he probably pissed off all week. Y'all been riding my ass. And you get to the last interview of the week, fuck these kids.
You got an attitude. Like,
now he mad.
Fuck these kids.
He been trying to be good all week.
He wasn't mad. He wasn't mad during the interview, though. He was just really serious. Like, man, fuck your kids.
But how many times do people use the expression now, fuck these kids, when it's true?
Yeah, I said that to my wife about my kids all
fuck
the time.
Them kids. Tired of them. I literally don't say fuck them, but I don't got no kids. But shit, they be out here wilding. Fuck
so you pointing out our hypocrisy again?
And there we go.
I don't think it's the artist's responsibility.
There we
because the artist is paid to destroy the minds of the kids. So hell no, they responsibility to fucking usher the kids to a positive place.
So you think it was when I'm in the what? So I'm in the 6th grade. So it was Nelly's mind to destroy me by watching Tip Drill.
Yeah, and pervert you sexually. Hell yeah, that's perverted. You're 6 or 8.
11-year-old. You think
should not be watching Ash clapping in that?
But I also shouldn't have been up at 2. You know what I also shouldn't have been up at 2 o'clock in the morning watching BT Uncut.
That's a whole
That's when your mother was busting it on you.
That's a whole word. Exactly. That's a whole different argument.
You know what it is? I guess like back in certain days, especially with us, like even like being naked wasn't even exposed to us. Like we had to kind of look at magazines or just it was kind of like it wasn't as accessible.
And you see how you talking about with your generation was like that? Yeah. Then I'm right after you, and that's not what I went through. The shit niggas was naked.
On what channel? Oh, wait. So when you, how old are you?
I'm 29. You get what I'm trying to say?
So by the time Tip Drill was on YouTube for you, I had to watch that shit at 3 in the morning.
I'm not too swayed away.
You're not too swayed away from me, but it was still more reserved for you in that aspect. You know what I'm trying to say?
How it wasn't
transformed.
Right, it wasn't as successful. Then everything started.
It was really accessible for me.
That we're talking
right.
About.
That's where I see where.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying. Like, yeah, I'm like, yo. I guess with some people, like, yo, chill. Like, there's an art. I get it, but like. Now you're on the forefront.
And now look.
It used to you had to search
for it. And now it's here.
Now before you had to search for it for adults, a kid would have to search an adult marketplace for it.
Right.
Now they're marketing it to kids.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's where you see people like, yo, chill. And then people when I was like, but you seen this and seen that. Yeah,
I had to look for that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like. I get all that.
Like the struggle was real trying to find porns when we was little.
And it's and now it's no struggle. And then that's when
it's with the chip.
You had to get the squiggly. We had to look at the squiggly.
Or you look at the
Yo, we terrible.
But now that you said that, then that's when, as parents, as people, you have to come together to make sure this shit is monitored because it's more accessible now than it was when we were younger. It's not the same world we living in as we was when we was younger. So it's one of those situations that you have to move with the times. Also, your parentals got to move with the times too. Because he's saying in the sense of fuck these kids, in the sense of you're right. It's not supposed to be out there, but this is what we're doing, and this is the market, and this is what we're going now.
But the thing is, I don't think we was trying to hide it. It was just like before we even get to teach them, it's already on the music on TikTok and shit like that. You'll see people dancing to a nigga killing somebody, you know, you'd be like, oh shit, like nigga got moves and
And then
everything
that's bad
to
Or
it.
you
too.
would hear a kid talking about some smoking tuka.
Yeah,
and,
like
and that's what is crazy to me because I'm like, in a sense of that too, that's just as bad as this.
it is.
And
It's
you get
bad.
what I'm
That's
trying to say?
explain
And
that
that's- and
we don't
this-
even have
and
like,
that's
a
what they was
chance.
going off
Like,
for
it's
you.
just- we don't even have
The
a
shade
chance for
room.
you say, oh, put it in Paris. Like, before you even get a chance, it's already
You
like
already
everything.
marketed and
So do we
promoted
take
it to
away
my child.
everything from them? We
You
take
have,
away the
to.
computer.
you
take
have
away-
to,
Come
and
on,
it's
now.
bad
you
because
can't do that.
you can't do it. But and when you thinking of it theoretically,
They gonna be square.
that's making them.
They gonna be square. Yo, want your child to be a square, not know what's going
They gonna
on.
be
You gotta know how to
square.
communicate.
But
with
that's what I'm saying. You can't be gun ho for one thing, but not gun ho for all
I
of it.
get
You
it,
got to
but
be gun ho for
Gotta be a
everything.
or a balance.
Or at least a balance, and I can respect a balance.
Yeah.
But you can't go off on him.
Yeah.
But then
I
let's
get
just
that.
listen to Chief Keef. Like, what the fuck?
I get that.
Like,
I
you
get
can.
that.
It got to be a balance.
Word, that's true.
I get it.
Niggas out here is gay. I don't feel like seeing that shit neither, and I'm gay. But
Well,
I also don't want to feel like listening to Chief Keef either. And I like rap music. You get what I'm trying to say? You gotta balance it.
I get you.
They can't curse you out on the internet.
Oh, they was though.
They was going in
coming
on
for me,
you.
yo. They were coming for me. But I stay on my ground. Like, yo, listen, this is what I said. Yo.
Now, if you would have called him a dusty bitch, he would have felt the
Yeah.
way. It would
Yeah,
have
but
been.
that would have been funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Like, you know what?
I should have put that on. Leave my cousin alone, you dusty bitches.
That should have been funny
I shoulda
as
wrote
hell,
that.
yo. I just.
I'm gonna go write that.
Go right there.
I'm gonna go write that.
I'm gonna jump on that shit later. Go ahead, go right there. Go right there.
They're gonna be on the shade room. They gonna be like, he told the cousin dusty bitch.
Later, you're gonna see the couch
Hashtag the couch. Marketing.
But that's what he doing too, right?
And could you blame him because it worked?
Yeah. Honestly, I think controversy sells, man, for some reason. Like, people like that shit. You know what I mean? They feel like all attention is attention, you know, is whatever. Is any attention, negative, positive, is attention. Like, I'm gonna do whatever. I got it. Like, I won you over y'all. Like, now y'all tuning in.
Word.
So,
That's true. All right, that was the last question.
yeah, man, that was good. Yo.
That was
I was
good.
feeling
Sure.
it, man. We was going in on this one, man. So, any special shout outs?
Nah.
Shout out my wife. Our anniversary Monday. That's 9 years.
Aw.
Love you, baby.
Hey,
Shout out
babe.
my Aunt Sony. She the GOAT. You feel me?
Word, man.
Right.
You, Rob?
Shout out everybody. Shout out my wife. Shout out my moms. Shout out Random Spoons Podcast. We'll be back soon, baby.
Right,
Shout out the
right.
couch.
Damn,
Love
now I gotta
being
shout
with
out
you,
somebody.
brother. Shout out my boy She,
Yeah.
Aunt, Kurt, the whole gang. You feel me?
Whole gang, you're.
What else we got? Oh, we having the fish fry next Friday.
Yeah.
All the-
Oh, you for real?
We asking all the trustees wear white.
I don't know if you joking or serious.
I thought he was serious because you was clapping like, yeah, we having a fish fry.
Oh,
Go
shout,
ahead.
shout out to my clothing line, Positive Apparel, man. I'm always coming up with something new, man. Y'all could check me out at Positive Apparel 1985 on IG, man.
Yeah, it's on the link on the YouTube.
Word. I'm coming up with that inspiration, man. I love that type of energy. That's the only energy I want around me, man. So, again, thank y'all for joining us this week on the couch. We had fun. I can't wait till y'all come again, man.
Definitely.
All right, we out.
We out.
My nigga Rec ain't here, so I gotta do it for him.
Word. Bop! Where my man football at?
Football man,
That's what we
radio.
talking
That nigga
about.
was radio last
Oh, they
week.
call him
He
football
was over
man,
here
yeah.
flipping the ball like